Hey guys. Hello, hello. Uh-oh, I've got it upside down. Or is it the other way around? I think it's the other way around. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello, Milt. Hello, Julie. I wanted to come on here very quickly to just to say something. I I'm good. I went on live earlier to show everybody the aftermath with the creek. Then I decided to go on TikTok. I went on TikTok for an hour and I had almost 17, no, 7, I don't know how many, a lot of views. And I gained 500 subscribers. At one point there were 600 people in the room, guys. So I had my card, and as I'm talking, I'm showing people my card. So I think I gained another 50 subscribers over on here on YouTube. So I think I've created another monster with TikTok. So we're gonna see how that goes. So I can get some more people over here. But it was fun. It's been a long day. I just got off the treadmill. But I wanted to come on here and say hi and touch on something that happened a little while ago. First of all, I want to see who's in here so I can say hello again. Hello, Christopher. The sandwich video. Christopher, that's almost a month ago. You are behind, my friend. That was an awesome sandwich. Hi, Lori again. We've got 36 in here and 11 thumbs up. It was so cool going on TikTok and showing everybody what was going on like I had just shown you earlier. And I met a lot of cool people. There were some people from Chattanooga, Knoxville, Maine, and I invited them over here. So maybe they will pop up tonight as we talk. But I just couldn't believe there were so many people in the room at once. I was like, because there was only like 5 at once. And I'm thinking, okay, is the Wi-Fi going out? Next thing you know, I blink, there's 100 in the room, then there's 200 in the room. So TikTok is very good with getting it out there. So come on, YouTube, step it up. Lord, Hawk, how are you? No, it stopped, thank goodness, and it was so beautiful. I took a picture of the video of the sky. It was pink. It was amazing. It was beautiful. I called it the calm after the storm, not before the storm. My goodness, it's going to be a mess tomorrow. I saw pictures of downtown Gatlinburg, right near local borough. No way Jose's, I'm sorry, and it is a mess. So we will see. Hello, Alabama. So who's in here? Hi, Ann. Hello, my Lori. Cindy, Aaron, Melt again, Julie, Lisbeth. Cincinnati, famous. Chad. So no, there's nobody in here that started it last time, but I just wanted to come on here and say, hey, you know, when I'm walking around and I'm live, I can't see half the stuff that is posted on here, and we've got some people who are, and I am to be blamed too because I say things too, and they are talking about Yankees, and it's not you guys, but it's some other people who come on here and just try to stir the pot, try to get things instigated, and we can't be having that. And it's my fault too because I touched on the video that they were talking about, and it's my fault too. And I wasn't thinking. I'm walking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, so it's my fault too. So we just cannot have people coming in here just to start causing friction and, you know, stupid, stupid stuff. So if you come on here and start doing that, I'm going to politely ask you to leave, or I'm going to ban you. One or the other, because we've been doing good here for a little while, and I'd like to keep it that way. Again, it's my fault too, because I talked about it too. We're not having that. I can do better than that. We can do better than that. I don't want people to come on here just so they can bitch and moan about another channel. That's not what this is for, and I don't want it just to happen. So again, I apologize for that. It's not going to happen. So I hope. And the person who started it earlier is not on here tonight, but I know the person's name. So if I think he came on just to see if he could get me upset, and he got me upset, and it's not going to happen. So again, I apologize. It is me. You know, it's my channel. I should know when to put my foot down and say, hey, we're not going to have it, and we're not going to have it. Okay, so we're not going to be talking about other channels. We're not going to be making fun of people. We're not going to. I don't like being made fun of. And I'm not gonna, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so again, I apologize. I'm a bigger person than that. We're gonna move on. So, absolutely. Where are Roy and Maria? Hello, Roy and Maria. So that's the reason why I wanted to come on. It's because we're having such a great time on here. It's one big dysfunctional family. I'd like to keep it that way, and I just, you know, I don't like being talked about. I don't like being joked about. So why should, you know, I wasn't joking about the other person. I was just I wasn't joking. I was just talking about the situation. I wasn't making fun of anyone, but we're not going to have it. So that is it. That is it. I have not been downtown, but I've heard that the river near the gravestone is pretty high. It calmed down. It stopped raining a few hours ago. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So, absolutely, Dirt Guy. I just wanted, you know, but since it's my fault too. I'm not going to put all the blame on someone else when it takes two to tango. So yes, I can be an a-hole at times too, but at least I can say, hey, my fault. I'm the one doing it. So it's all good. Bring on the happy, Cindy. Man, it's been a long day. I got rain. I went filming this morning for the rain, and then I got rain in the phone. Then I had to wait for the phone to dry up for 2 hours. Then I went and did this. So I've been non-stop all day, but I love this. I love it. Absolutely, Ken. I'll drink to that. I will drink to that. I haven't had one of these in a while. So I went on the treadmill for about 20 minutes. So I need to. I can only imagine how it's going to be once they get down to the mountain. I mean, wow. I just pray that there isn't any major flooding. There's going to be some flooding. I mean, I could not believe that. Mind you, I've seen the water worse, but it's been a good minute since I've seen it like that. So, oh my gosh. It was just out of nowhere. No, I mean, we get rain. But then I woke up, it woke me up. You know that rain, that water is loud if it wakes this guy up. Especially with a fan buzzing in his ear. Like, what's going on? So. Yes, it's their job because they've got nothing else to do. nothing else to do. So, and I am better than that. I am much better than that. So there's nothing going on. I just wanted to come on here and lay that out, saying, hey, we're not going to have that. So, hello, Todd. Oh, you know, the only thing I've eaten today was microwave popcorn. I needed some. I needed just a quick snack while I was running around today, and I said I'm gonna throw. I never eat popcorn in the middle of the day, and I had to go on the computer to do things because the phone was acting up. And I said I'm gonna get a bowl of popcorn while I'm on the computer, and of course I looked down, half the popcorn's on the floor. So it was good. It was good. There wasn't any traffic today, Todd. Where are you from, Todd? Excuse me. I think a lot of people saw what the weather was going to be, and they're like, we out of here. Oh, wow. And yes, North Georgia. You just want some Pottery House? My plan for today was to go to Pigeon Forge and I know I went to the cat house live, but I wanted to do an actual video of the cat house. But today happened. I made a video about the storm, and I think it's hit almost 1,000 views in 2 hours. So thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely prayed for Mayfield. Is that where the Mayfield ice cream's from? It's so weird seeing a cat house in Pigeon Forge. I think that's why everybody gets a kick out of it, because you can't see it from the old mill. You have to know where you're going. And like I said earlier in the video, I hadn't been down that road in years, so I'd completely forgotten about it. I'm very happy that I went down. Well, we've missed you too, Miss Di. Did you just jump on, baby? Well, thank you, Leola. Oh my God, I need more glass. I need better glass. Thank you, Leola. I appreciate it. Where are you from, dear? And Diane, did you just get on here? Tim, I love Brookside. I love the hotel because it's nice. They've got plenty of parking. If you saw the video from earlier, they've got a great creek that hopefully won't flow over. But it is exactly, maybe, at most, a 15-minute walk to downtown Gatlinburg. You can just keep the car at that motel and walk all over town. So I love Brookside. But I'm very biased about that. I don't know what kind of bad reviews they've had, but everyone who stayed there that had come in contact with me has said how great it is. So, but you can take the good with the bad. Hello, Glenda. Oh, I know. Hi, Karen. I know you guys need it badly. Well, Diane, I had already touched base about how, I wanted to let's keep this the way it is. No name calling, no talking about other content creators. I just put a stop to it. So we've been doing so well, and I put blame on myself too. It's me too. When you're walking, when you're doing things, and stupid things at times, like myself. So I apologize. I put the blame on myself. But we're not going to have people coming in here and just start adding fuel to the fire just to spark some controversy and stuff. It's not going to happen. I will ask you nicely not to do it. If you continue to do it, I'm just going to have to bump you off. It's as simple as that. So moderators, my moderators, if you see it happening and I don't see it, you have my full blessing to boot them off. Thank you, Glenda. Big John, how are you, young man? Absolutely. You know, we don't need, and again, it's my fault too. We don't need to come on here and just start griping and moaning about everything. That's why people come on here to get it, hopefully come on here. First of all, I'm so grateful for you guys to be here. There's 50 on here. I'm so grateful for you guys to take a minute out of your busy day to come on here and say hello. And to get away from maybe your problems or your whatever's going on for the day and just come on here and say, hey, what's up? So, we're gonna put that to bed. Not gonna happen. And like I said, down the road, if I happen to slip up and go into that territory, please smack me. All right, raise your hand and say, yo, hey, Sean, knock it off. I'm down, okay? But I think I've got this. I'm just so happy that I go to work tomorrow and it don't eat till like 5 o'clock. No more doubles. I still can't get over the TikTok. Who is anyone on here on TikTok? And before you laugh at me, the only reason why I'm on TikTok is to get eyes on the channel. Because I used to have 10,000 subscribers and I was banned from TikTok because I made a video and there was a hemp store in the background, so I was banned from TikTok for about 6 months. So I've got almost 7,000 subscribers now and on TikTok. And I could easily have 20,000 right now if that hadn't happened. But hey, I'm using TikTok because we can get more eyes on the YouTube channel. So hello, Diamondbackin'. Vanilla Rose, how are you? Diamondbackin', how are you, man? It's still hot out there, isn't it, brother? Brian, how are you? Absolutely, Di. It was, I just couldn't believe. I told myself, I said, I'm gonna go on TikTok for a minute. And the Wi-Fi wasn't working, so I'm thinking, okay, I see one person come in, two. Next thing you know, there's 50 in the room. I swear I blinked and there were 200 in the room. I'm like, next thing you know, someone in the chat saying, Sean, you've got 600. So I had my card and I said, hey guys, you know, I put the card out so they could see it. And I said, hey, if you guys are on YouTube, come over, because there were many people on TikTok who obviously go to Gatlinburg and they have no idea about the YouTube channel. So it's great exposure. Oh, that was perfect. I gained almost 500 subscribers on TikTok in 1 hour, and I think I received 50 subscribers over here on YouTube. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm shocked. My daughter. Oh, really, Glenda? I had a good time on there. It's totally different. A lot going on TikTok. Oh my goodness. They've got the bells, they've got all the bells and whistles over there. That's why I jokingly said, hey, YouTube, step it up a little bit. It's it's easier on TikTok to go live than YouTube. I haven't heard of any road being washed out either. So absolutely, Diane. Yes. Hey, I'm supposed to get a haircut in a couple days. I'm gonna wait till the last possible second to get a haircut before I go home. But the minute I sit down, Tony and I, we just chatted up. Just from the minute I sit down to the minute I say goodbye. It was just, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Patrick, very nice. Awesome. Barry. Yeah, right, Diane? Alright, Barry. What happened? Oh, Barry, was that when, no. Tell me what happened. I want to say the aquarium, but I think that's someone else. But yeah, I was banned. I had to get a whole brand new name and everything. Simply because there was a hemp store. You have to remember, these are Chinese. This is a Chinese company. And I don't know how I can walk by a hemp store and be banned. But that's exactly what happened. Oh, I had almost 10,000 subscribers. I worked so hard. Ah, but hey, it is what it is. And then I had to wait almost 6 months to get back on to TikTok. I haven't heard Tim. Did you guys see the Smoky Mountain family? They did a good video on the flood. I'm just so happy I woke up and said, okay, let me start filming this because people are using people are using YouTube for their news more than, because say if you're a fan of Gatlinburg and like Diane, you're living in Cincinnati. The Cincinnati news isn't going to tell you about the floods, or whatever's in Gatlinburg. So I'm trying to look at it like this is like your news. This is your news source. Hello, Shopper Girl. Oh, a rock slide. Oh, I believe it. I wonder if they were going into Gatlinburg or leaving Gatlinburg. You just woke up. Well, now, I've had a busy day with all this water, all this rain. Thank you, Cindy. Oh God, I love you guys. You guys are my, and I cannot wait to be home and show you guys my hometown. Now, hey, FYI, I reached out to the lady who lives in my old house, and she politely declined me going there, showing you guys, which is understandable. So, but what I'll do is, I've shown you the house when I was a kid and when I was there 3 years ago. So what I'll do is I'll just post it again. But I'm gonna respect everybody's privacy. She said, hey, if you want to come by and say hi, that's good, but just don't film anything. That is perfectly fine. And I understand it completely. Thank you, Glenda. We have gotten a lot, Patrick. A lot. I like it a lot. That was from Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber was filmed in Rhode Island. Yeah, I try not to get upset with the TikTok. It killed me because who knows how many subscribers I would have now because I had to wait 6 months to redo it. So Lord knows how many more subscribers I would have. I know I would have well over 20,000. And once you get to 10,000 subscribers, you can get monetized, but nothing like YouTube. But hey, it is what it is. S what is SMB, Julia? God, it can. Hello, Crypto Fire. How are you? Oh, Smoky Mountain left. Okay. All right. Everybody has initials. I can't remember half of them. The glare is off my glasses. I'm trying to get it to where. I think we are under 2 weeks till we go home. Well, I go home. Who wants a magnet? I've already got something planned for you guys. Yeah, the manager at work showed me the water downtown. Oh my gosh. Because we get the water first, obviously. So the water had to have been crazy up here, worse up here than it is downtown. So you are our eyes and ears. Yes. News Center Hussey. News Center Gatlinburg, whatever you want to call the newscast. Oh, it's pretty cool. Amanda Harrer used to do the Knoxville News until she moved to Nashville. And I met Amanda at the Chili Cook-Off last year. Well, after that, she moved to the Nashville news station. Well, today, she was featured on the Today Show. That's pretty cool. They were showing the anchors of Nashville, Tennessee, and Amanda made it on the Today Show. So I was like, that's pretty cool. Good for her. Her name is Amanda Harrer. Pretty young lady. She was with Channel 8 here in Knoxville, and then now she's out in Nashville. I thought that was cool. Well, Julia, tell Calvin I said hi. That's awesome. I loved meeting him too. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Oh, Patrick. The Gatlinburg Pittman Highlanders. The Pigeon Forge Tigers. And I think Sevierville are the Bears. Imagine that. Should be the other way around. But it's called Gatlinburg Pittman High School because Pittman Center is exactly right next to the high school. So it's called Gatlinburg Pittman High School. And I'm shocked that I know the names. I think they are the Highlanders. You know, the South is big on high school football. I've never been big on high school football. Like I said, I played high school football for like 1 minute. I didn't like wearing full pads in 98-degree heat. I said, okay, I've had enough of this crap, and I never played again. So, hello, Joy and Donnie. What's wrong with the bug? The cereal bears. Okay, I got it. Yeah, yeah, I was thinking that too, Diane. You know, I have to look into it. I don't know why I cannot. I have the t-shirt company that makes cups, stickers. I don't know why they can't make a magnet. I don't know why they can't make a magnet, but I would love a Gatlinburg Husky magnet. But yeah, remember when I was in Pigeon Forge and we were looking at the magnet? $5 for a magnet? Are you kidding me? I used to collect them as kids. Who collected magnets in the 80s? You couldn't even see what color our refrigerator was because we had so many magnets on there. Oh my gosh. We had them from all over the place. I can picture the one we had from Salem. It was a black witch. That was pretty cool. But you couldn't even see what color the refrigerator was because we had so many magnets. Hey, you were the water boy. Nice. I would love, we really need to look into a Gatlinburg Husky magnet if the price is right. You're free. Wendy, that's cool. Yes. You go to open the door sometimes, or you slam it, or don't slam it, but it shuts and half the magnets fall. Right, Patrick? Hey, okay. I knew I wasn't the only one. Man, I've got some from New Hampshire, Connecticut, from the 80s. Also, my mother, and we lost them, but my mother collected keychains. She had so many of them. Oh my God. I don't know how the key didn't break off the ignition when she drove the car, but she had so many keychains. And they would probably be worth a good money right now. Good amount of money. Nice, Gary. We need to get a Gatlinburg Husky magnet. That would be cool. Oh, yes. Patrick. Spoons, yes. Also, my mother, my grandmother used to collect, I don't know if they still do it anymore, little miniature teacups and saucers. Like a teacup with on the plate. My grandmother would collect those. Oh God, she had so many of them. We're talking in the 80s. I don't know if they still make them anymore. A lot of people order. My God, my friend in Knoxville, I still have it. I bought her a shot glass from Vegas, and it's still in the car. I'm still waiting to give it to her. And I was in Vegas almost 3 years ago. Joy, yes. Alright, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Joy? Yeah, your car would be okay, dear, I bet. You got there. Tim, hey, when will you be here in town? Thank you, Julia, I appreciate it. I do have a roommate, yes. I hope it's gonna be okay, Joy. You collected dates for my mother. What did that mean, Diane? Am I reading that wrong? Nice. I see it, shopper girl. I'm very lucky to have this roommate. Very, very lucky. Well, hey, we all have like our privacy, but it is cool because he works all the time. I'm always doing things. It kind of, every once in a while, hey, how are you? It's just awesome. July 22nd. Wow, you're gonna be here a whole week, Tim. Well, Tim, if maybe I don't know what you look like. Maybe you'll see me around and you just kind of say, hey, yo, Hussy, it's me. All right, Patrick, don't get in trouble. You better call your girlfriend. Why haven't you called me? I've been talking to this guy from Gatlinburg. Hello, Matthew. How are you, my friend? Oh, we've got 64 in here. Hey, guys, we've got 67 in here. Only 34 thumbs up. Just say, meet me at the donut fryer, right, girl? Let's get those thumbs up, guys. Hey, we've got this. Hey, Vanilla, one day. One day. Absolutely. Excuse me. Hey, I'm game. I'm here for you. Ah. Big John, our friend Smoky Mountain Family has a logo, and I'm eerie, not eerie, I'm leery of having a logo on my car because there's some crazy people out there. And I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be a target for someone doing anything to my car. Does that make any sense? What? Vanilla, who you talking about? Excuse me. Yes, Joy. I've been given stickers, um, offered this and that. I'm just not crazy about it. I'm very, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, hi, Vanilla. How are you? My name's Sean. Pleasure. All right, let's see here. What? Oh, okay. Yes. All right. Okay. Yes. Diane, we did the same thing too. Every time when we went out on vacation or whatever, picked up, um, we would have to get a magnet or bumper stickers. Who had bumper stickers? Oh my goodness, I had so many of them. Oh my gosh. And then you would really actually put them on the car, and then you couldn't peel them off, so the bumper stickers were there forever. They still make bumper stickers, but you don't put them on the car anymore. I don't know, but who here collected bumper stickers? I just now thought of that. We had to get bumper stickers, the The magnet or shot glass. And a postcard. How about a Husky Temple? Vanilla. Oh my goodness. Diane, where would you put yours? Huh, Di? I wonder if they have, because hey, when over Gatlinburg was changing the name over, I think I posted a picture. I bought up a bunch of over Gatlinburg bumper stickers. So hit that thumbs up, guys. We've got 44 in here, almost 70. Almost 70 in here, only 44 likes. Wendy, yes. Tim, I highly recommend if you want to do anything, please go online. And if you know for certain you're going to get tickets for, say, Dollywood, please go online and get them. They will be much cheaper. Oh my God, cheaper. I'm tired. Cheaper. C3PO. It would be much C3PO with R2D2 and Chewie Chewbacca, Wookiee. It would be cheaper if you buy them online than you stand in line for and blah blah blah. So if I were you, get your tickets online. When is the Jeep? Hello, Jeff. When is the Jeep invasion? Because I remember last year, it was in town, and I walked up and down the parkway handing out my card. I had such a great time. Oh my gosh, I had such a great time doing that. I met so many amazing people because they had all their Jeep, the top down, and it was just so nice because they were all stuck in traffic, and I would just BSing with them. You know, just talking to them and say, hey, hello, welcome to Gatlinburg. So, if you know exactly what date it is, let me know. Thank you, Christopher. We have got to look into this magnet. Only if it's cheap. Oh, dumb question time. When I hit the thumbs up, it's saved to my like videos, right? Yes. And August. I know August, but I wonder what date in August. Husky sunglasses. August 14th. Okay. Oh my God, that's when we're coming back. Ah, okay. So we're coming back on the, I don't know whether, we don't have a calendar here. Coming back on the 10th or the 11th. That is the weekend. So I guess the 14th is on a Monday, I think. Hello, Scott. How are you, young man? Oh, I can't wait to the Jeep. Oh, there was some good-looking Jeeps. Oh, and they handed me so many of these little ducks. I don't know how that thing started, but I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. They would hand me, I would give them a card, they would hand me a little duck and say, that was so cool. So nice. On your hand, on your head? One for your head. I've seen that, Patrick. I've not done it yet. Oh my gosh. I would love to do that and have someone film me doing it. That would be so much fun. You're supposed to trade the ducks. Okay, well I would trade in, so I would trade in the ducks for my cards, for my YouTube cards. Okay. Well, hopefully, Tim, gas prices will be going down by then. Diane, put me on the far end, be near the Trump magnet. Far, far away. Like in Kansas. That's funny. August 24th to the 26th. Hello, Griffith. It should be the other way around. It should be Hussy Trump 2024. I think I've got more common sense than he does. Going to be huge. 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 Oh my God, I got it. Oh my God, I've got it faced. I just thought, huge. It's going to be huge. Gatlinburg Hussy is going to be huge. Huge. I had it. I had it. Huge. Have you seen the Gatlinburg Hussy on YouTube? He's huge. It's gonna be huge. Oh my God. I had it perfectly. I had it faced. Huge. You can't do it. You can't do it. Has anyone heard about the Gatlinburg Hussy guy? He's huge. Huge. There you go. Huge. Huge. I don't know the woman's name. I never met her before. I probably banged her. I don't know her name. Huh? Whippity-doo, whippity-da. Huh? It was in the 80s. I had a lot of things going on. Bada bing, bada boom. Huh? But she was huge. 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 No, oh my God, no. See the orange. Oh my God. What's up with the hair? Just shave it, Donald. You're living on a prayer. Man, even Bon Jovi's like, yo, you're not living on a prayer. Shave it. Living on a prayer. Comb my hair. Comb it over here. Hey. Living on a prayer. My God, that hair got, it's, I don't know, he got like 3 hairs, and it's like a beehive. It's huge. My bald spot is huge, huge. I get my hair just with the, but I need some, here, it's my, I don't know what that is. I thought that was hairspray. Oh, we're having fun. We're having fun. Huge. I've never met this woman before. Never. Oh, you found her panties in my drawer? I don't know what you're talking about. They were planted. The panty fairy just walked in and put them in my drawer. I bet Trump has like 30 kids. He must have a kid in every state. He puts the Brady, the Partridge, and the Huxtables all the same with all these kids. That's huge, yes. Well, yes. No. I think Paris said it was hot. That's hot. And Trump goes, it's huge, huge. This Stormy Daniels, I don't know who she is, but she's huge. That what her name was? Who's the porn star? What was the porn star's name? Stormy Daniels? Billy? Who is Billy? Who's that? Stormy, okay. Well, with a name like that, it has to be good, right? Stormy Daniels. Never met her, don't know who she is. Trump doesn't know a lot of people. For being around in the public eye for 100 years, he doesn't know a lot of people, does he? It is a stripper name. And I thought I had a stripper name, Hussy. It was huge. Huge. I had the name, I had the look. Huge. Huge. Or in my case, Tony. Oh, okay. Maybe that's how he. Hey, he's from New York. Maybe that's how he got the slogan. What is your last name? Oh, he's not. Hey, Sleepy Joe. I mean, they're all idiots. We're screwed. Can we get someone worth a damn to run for president, please? And that's under. Okay, listen. I don't know why, and I don't ever touch on political crap, but we have got to get a fresh start with these people in Congress. They are all 100 years old. No wonder we can't get anything passed. And I think we need a president at least 40 years old, not 80, not 90. How does he do it? How does he do it? He does. China. I forget how he says China, but you know, they've got a huge problem in China. They've got all the little people, and you know, that sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're gonna pump you up. Now, what the vaccine? What do? Just drink some bleach and it goes? Is that how it goes? Makes a huge problem go away. Huge. China. How does she say it? China. Like a China that you eat off? Up? Imagine that, another ambulance. Oh, we're having fun. If that's not the China that you collect. China with 50 billion people. And Bucky's for president, yes. Ken, yes. Bill Graham? What, isn't he 80? Can we get someone that was born in the, 1950s? Either the 1960s. Say I eat 300 Big Macs and Trump. Huge voice. Why 300 Big Macs? I ate 300 Big Macs and why 300 Big Macs? Those Big Macs I ate all 300, they were huge. Huge. Double pounder with cheese. That sounds like Schwarzenegger. I go from Trump to Schwarzenegger in a heartbeat. I went to McDonald's and ate a quarter pounder with cheese. China. I flew all the way to China. Man, my arms are tired. Hey, I would love Dolly for president. That would be cool. They're huge. How old is Trump? 70? Isn't Trump and Dum Dum about the same age? Booty is my last name. Well, hello, Marshall. He's 80? There's got to be a cap. He will probably be dead by the time the election comes on. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but if he were to be elected, there's no way he would be almost 84 years old when he's in. Crazy. They've got to put a cap to this. They've got to put. And the only way for some of these Congress people are to retire, because they just get reelected year after year after year. Heck, look at Kennedy. My goodness, he was in office for what seems 70 years. Vanilla, your last name is Booty? Now that's huge. Booty is huge. That Stormy Daniels Booty was huge, but I have no idea who she is. No idea. I only saw her from the backside. Did I just say that? I did not just say that. I did. Hey, we're all adults in here. I don't know what she looked like because I could only see the back of her head. Hey, we're all having fun here. They need term limit. Come on now. Same thing with judge. Oh my God, these Supreme Court justices. All of them were born in the 80s. I'm sorry, 20s. I am not having root beer. I would never drink that crap. It is bang, 0 calories. Sour heads, just like me. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. I got that. I'm not a crook. That's like Trump and Nixon put together. I like them, and hey, they're free. I'm not paying for them, so. Listen, I don't care what you say about Bill Clinton. He was freaking cool. Bill Clinton was cool. I don't care what you say about. Listen, he wasn't my cup of tea, but you know, I wasn't crazy about George Bush. He's gotten to be so darn cool now. George Bush, it just, once he got out of the office, he just became so much cooler. For me, at least. Oh, the cotton candy has to be, sweet. Oh my goodness, of course Monica Lewinsky. My goodness. Clinton had Monica, and Trump, every week a new woman would pop up saying that she hung out with Trump. Oh, we're screwed with voting. We're screwed. Yes, that's right. It is in Maine. And, you know, I looked to see who's running. Nobody worth it. Nobody worth a darn. Yeah. I did not have, I did, I've got the hair. Hey, I could pull off for Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. What's her name? Lewinsky. Smoking a cigar. What was her name? What was her name? Lewinsky? Okay. Barbara. Who was the other one? Who was the other one? Not Linda Tripp. She was another one. She was the one before Lewinsky. Help me out here, guys. She looked like a clown. She had crazy hair and she had a lot of makeup on. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. What was her name? Hey, Shopper Girl is gonna be the president and I will be her mate. Her first man. Whatever they call it now. Who was the woman who started it all? She had a relationship with Clinton. She came out when he was running for president. Help me out here. She had black hair. She looked like a clown. She had a lot of makeup on. She put Bojo the Clown to shame with the makeup. Oh, absolutely. We gotta have fun with it. Help me out. Who was that woman's name? I think I saw the dress. Oh, really? It's in there? Why would that dress be in there? Guys, would someone please go on Google and find out who was the first woman to have the relationship with Clinton? It's not Monica. God, no wonder Hillary's crazy. Having to go... Paula Jones. Yes. Paula... Am I right with Paula Jones? Linda Tripp was the one who was recording. Linda Tripp. Oh, I loved it. Who saw John Goodman portraying Linda Tripp on Saturday Night Live? Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That was funny. But Linda Tripp was the one recording Monica. She would have a little microphone. So, Monica, what were you saying about you and Bill? Say a little... Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, if you guys want to look up Paula Jones, you will see what I'm talking about. There was a picture, she was on like the National Enquirer like every single night. Exactly. I don't know how they have the energy. I mean, they must have a lot of in that prune juice that they're drinking. The first thing they do is wake up in the morning and do a shot of prune juice. Get your vitamins in with prune juice. Oh, absolutely. You are popular, Vanilla. Oh my gosh, I needed that. Thank you guys. That was fun. Prune juice, baby, yes. Get all your vitamins. I really don't know how they do it how they can be that age and be in the White House. I don't know, with everything going on. Yeah, I mean, let me do Obama. My goodness, he was all black hair and then he was white hair. He looked like this when he left office. You like a sweetened beet juice? Oh my. We certainly are, Julia. Right, Barry? See, when I was born, I think Ford was president. And that's another craziness right there. I guess, what did Ford last? One term? And I don't know what they were thinking when I'm no political person, but when they hired Jimmy Carter for president, I don't know what they were thinking on that, but I am not back and forth. I'm from New England, so it's more of a Democrat um, part. But going back in history, and when I was living in the '80s and going back and seeing history, Reagan kicked ass, and I don't think we will ever have a president like Reagan again, because Reagan was like, hey, hell, Reagan went to Gorbachev. Gorbachev was the Soviet Union back in the day, and said, hey, if you don't get your together, we're gonna come after you. And next thing you know, they were having drinks together. Like, so Reagan was the guy. Reagan was the bomb back then. Oh, Jonas, we're just doing it for fun. We're not debating or anything. We're just having fun. I couldn't even tell you. There's so many of them, and not one of them have a chance in heck. And it costs so much money to run for president. My goodness, just put that money in a Roth IRA and live off the interest, because you don't have a chance in heck for winning. Yeah, I know. I was born in '74. Yeah, we're all doing this in fun. We're not debating or anything. It's all in fun. I think, was I correct? Was Ford in office when I was in '74? I just remember that Ford was made fun of on Saturday Night Live from Chevy Chase. How he was always fumbling and stumbling and stuff like that. Who remembers when I think Bush was in China. The first George Bush threw up on the Prime Minister's lap. Remember that? George Bush Sr. threw up, got sick in China, and he threw up on the lap of the Prime Minister, or whatever it was. Then, so many years later, do you remember when George Bush didn't know what door to go out of? He was locked. He thought he was going to be going out door number 1, but then he couldn't get out. So then he was like, okay, what door do I get out? Yeah, check it out with George Bush Sr. He got sick. He passed out in the lap. God, can you back me up on this? He was having a dinner. He was having dinner with the Prime Minister of China or something like that, and he got sick. And went, whoop, here we go. I think that's when the relations between China and America went down. Am I right, Diane? I barely remember that, but I do remember it. I was just a teenager when it happened. Okay, when was Ford was president 74 to 77? One term, got it. You were born the last year Reagan was in office, so that means you were born in either 87 or 88, correct, Ken? Wow. Chris Christie, oh my gosh. I don't know, I can't. 74 is an awesome year to be born. Oh my goodness, it's almost 11:30, guys. Oh, I bet that's worth a couple dollars, Chopper Girl. Got it. Who was the vice president of Ford? Because here we go. Help me out here. Ford was only president because Nixon had to resign, correct? So, did Ford have a vice president after that? And if it was, who was Ford's vice president? Help me out here. I know Walter Mondale was Jimmy Carter's vice president. Hey, Ike was president. Wow. Okay. Yeah, because in 88 was the new, that was when Mike Dukakis was battling against George Bush, I believe. That's right, Rockefeller, that's right. Hey, I haven't said anything about Nixon. I was just saying I'm not a crook. I was just impersonating him. I did not live during those years, so I have no idea. I'm out of that battle. Again, guys, we're just doing this to have fun. Oh, wow, Chopper. That is awesome. Hey, every time when I have people come in with their veterans hat, I always thank them for their service. And I always tell them, hey, I'm from Newport, where there's a Navy base. Never lost. Hello. How are you? Who am I speaking with? Val? Oh, Chopper, that is awesome. Patrick, yes, I know. I know, sir. Hint, hint. You've got something coming, buddy. Well, hi, guys. How are you? It's been a crazy day here in Gatlinburg with all the rain and the floods and all that. Oh my goodness, guys, you're killing me. Not on the big screen. Ugh. How are the brows? How the brows look? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Lyndon B. Johnson. It looked at 89 was his last year in office. Okay. Oh, I remember that with the balloon popped. Hey, okay, so speaking of Reagan, when Reagan was shot, he was almost assassinated. I was in the first grade. Oh my goodness, 1980. Either 80 or 81. When did Bush get shot? I mean, when did Reagan get shot, guys? If you're able to go on Google, let me know. I think it was 1981. We were in the first grade. Oh my God, the first grade. I had to have been, what, 8 years old? And we heard that he loved jelly beans. So what we did was we brought in all the jelly beans we could, and we sent jelly beans to Reagan in the hospital. And we received a letter for Elmhurst School. That was the school that we went to in Portsmouth. We received a letter from the White House thanking us for the jelly beans. Remember, this is in 1981. This was before all the emails and stuff like that. So someone had to ship it to the White House, and we actually received a letter from Reagan saying thank you for the jelly beans. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, Reagan kicked butt. Reagan kicked butt on many, many circumstances. Oh my goodness, Diane. I didn't know you were that old. I love you. You know I love you, Di. Diane, they didn't have the radio back then, did they? I love you, baby. Oh, very nice, Shopper Girl. That's what I want to do. I want to get a few boxes of the taffy. Smoky Mountain taffy and bring it home. Because they don't have it up north. And you know why he was assassinated? I mean, you know why he shot Reagan? Does anyone know? Please do not Google it. I want to hear if anyone knows right off the top of their head. Do you know why he shot Reagan? But there's a reason why, though. He was obsessed with Jodie Foster. Mind you, Jodie Foster was just a teenager in 1981. He wanted to look good. He wanted to impress Jodie Foster by shooting the frickin' President of the United States. And I think he's still in prison now. Can you believe that? Wow. Oh, thank you, Rob. Well, I love you too, Rob. I love history like that. Yeah, let me attempt to assassinate the President of the United States to get her to like me. And really, wasn't that the last time there was an assassination attempt? Do you remember now, Diane, about Bush? And poor Barbara. Barbara was right there. Oh, gosh, what a mess. Oh, my gosh, with the assassination. God. I think they just I think they just put the conspiracies and all that just to make it. I think Oswald he did it on his own. That's me though. My grandmother had all the newspaper clippings, the Life magazines. Mind you, Life magazine back in the day was the way to get the news in the magazines. And my grandmother had them all. She had them in the basement, and there was a flood, and they all, poof, gone. Wow. Um, yeah, my grandmother had the newspaper clippings and everything. When I remember my grandmother telling me she was working, I'm gonna throw a wrench in this, something totally different. When Pearl Harbor was bombed, my grandmother was working at a diner in Newport, Rhode Island, off the Navy base, and it came on the news that Pearl Harbor had been bombed. She told me the place was packed with sailors. Every single sailor stood up and went to their base. They didn't need to be called or anything. They knew what was up. So they heard over the news, over the speakers, that Pearl Harbor had been bombed. They put their fork down or whatever they finished eating. They stood up and they all walked out and went to their base. I'll never forget my grandmother telling me that. She said she said you had to be there. Everybody got up at once and just single-filely walked out and went to their base. There's so many things with the JFK. That's what makes it interesting because they say, when they heard the shot, the driver jumped on the gas, making the body plump. Like, I don't know. But I just remember that Jackie Kennedy had to go on Air Force One. She still had blood on her dress while they were swearing in Johnson, while they were flying Kennedy back to Washington. Oh, I remember, are we talking about Space Shuttle? Absolutely, Shopper Girl. I remember this because, I don't know if they still have it. We had half days. Well, every once in a while we could go home after school, after lunch. So we were going home, and we remember because I was going over my best friend Scott, our friend in Rhode Island that comes on here once in a while. It was on the news because the space shuttle was going off, and we saw, Gio, how are you? We saw it live as kids. I was 12 years old, 11 or 12, and we saw the space shuttle blow up because it was on the news. The news was showing it live. So I definitely remember that. Absolutely, Marshall. Yes, I remember it. I remember walking into their living room because I went over to Scott's house because Mom was working, so I would hang over at his house until Mom came home. Wow. Oh, Gio, man, I'm so sorry. I'm just over this global warming stuff. Man, we're having a good time here, guys. You're watching wrestling, nice. Gio, how are you, buddy? Oh wow. No, yeah, they've got like a memorial in Dallas of where it happened, and I believe the building is still there, where Oswald took his shot. I think. Coming back in November, awesome. We're ready for you, Gio. Yup, Oklahoma City. I remember that. Was that in 95? Hello, Gus. With Oklahoma City in 95, I remember we weren't in Gatlinburg too long when that happened. Well, I remember Oklahoma, but I remember Waco more. What was first, Waco or Oklahoma? Waco. I remember. Okay, we were here when Waco happened. Mark, hello. Yes, I do remember that. How are you, Mark? Thank you for coming on. Everybody say hi to Mark. Thank you, sir. I know exactly who you are. Pleasure. Thanks for coming on, saying hi. I am well, thank you. Yeah, I ran into Mark, introduced himself while walking around the other day, so thank you, sir. Excuse me. Guys, we had a good time tonight. This was fun. See, we can have fun. We can talk politics and not get each other's throats. Of course, we're talking politics and making fun of everybody, but that's a different story. Hi, Janet. Everybody is welcomed here. Is Dan in here yet? Shh. Shh. Dan? Yes, it was something different. I love it. Oh. 1981. When was what was can someone tell me what the date for Oklahoma and Waco were? Uh-oh, Vanilla. You know he's gonna see that. He's hiding. He's gonna see that, Vanilla. And Julie, we love you guys. Oh, absolutely, Ann. Waco was 92. Oh my gosh. Oklahoma was 94. Man, alright, here we go. I was 18 years old. I was 18 years old in 92 and I was 20 in 94. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's another one. Bye, Mark. Thanks for coming by, saying hi. What happened? And then we've got to go. Heaven Gate? Help me out here. What year was that? When everybody wore the same shoes and they all killed themselves? When did Heaven Gate happen? And does anyone know what I'm talking about? My best subject in school was American history. I loved American history. Good night, Wendy. Study hall. I loved American history. I hated science, but American history. Study hall, that's funny. We were not Jonestown, yeah. I wasn't. When did Jones? That was in the 80s. I was just a kid. I don't remember that. Oh, I hated science. Mind you, this was science before science was cool. We know you're blind. Drink your Kool-Aid. When was that? It was Heaven's Gate, right? Can someone see what time it was? Oh, I ate so much crap last night. Oh my god. I need to stop eating crap. Oh, I'm so over it. Oh, was that Kool-Aid? Well, they drank something in Heaven's Gate. They all drank something. Someone type in Heaven's Gate. I don't think it was in Texas. It's somewhere Midwest, I think. They were all wearing the same clothes or the same sneakers. They all wore California. They all wore like Adidas or something like that. Every single one of them wore white Adidas or Nikes, whatever it was. And they all killed themselves. Oh, of course. Yes, Sopper Girl. Yes. I thought it was a big, hey, I asked my mother if I could stay up late, and she let me do it. I thought it was so cool to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning. What the heck were they drinking in the Heaven's Gate? I think it was something similar like Kool-Aid, or I don't know what they were drinking. Yes, of course. Yeah, that was so stupid. The mom. Oh my gosh. What was in 1997? Was that Heaven's Gate? No. Was Heaven's Gate in 97? It seems like it was a lot. Wow. That long ago. Wow. I thought it was after that. Wow. Okay. That was freaky. And the guy, well, he was a weird looking dude. He had white hair. He was weird like this one. I forget what his name was. He was like the head guy. He was a crazy son of a, you know what. He had crazy haircut. They all had the same type of haircut. And this guy had white hair. They called him a certain name. I can't remember. Applewhite. Yes. Yes. Nike. I was right. Nikes. I can remember certain things. I can't remember your name if you told me 3 minutes ago, but I can remember when Heaven's Gate happened 30 years ago. Crazy. Listen, Barry, my mother used to tell me, because I was a kid, I don't remember this, but I used to hate the NFL because the NFL would overlap into Disney on Sundays because it was on, I think, NBC, and NBC had the NFL back then, and the 4 o'clock game would always go over 7 o'clock, and I would get mad because, Disney's supposed to be on. Mind you, this is before cable and all this. Oh my God. When my uncle lived in Florida, he had the Disney Channel. I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. He had Disney Channel and he had MTV. I was living in Rhode Island. We didn't have cable, so that was the big thing. I've said this before. When we would go to Florida to visit my uncle, I didn't care about the beach. I didn't care about the sun. I cared about watching MTV and the Disney Channel. Oh yeah, absolutely, Diane. And I think I'm right. I may be right, saying that she was wearing the same outfit that when JFK got shot in. TV antennas, yup. Wild Kingdom, I remember that. Good night, Julia. Yes, I'm about to say good night too, guys. You guys are awesome. Guys, say good night to everybody. We've got to go. I've got to get up in the morning. That was so much fun. I love you guys. Headbangers Ball, baby, yes. Yeah, the real world started all that reality TV craziness. Hey, listen, we did have a great chat, and I even told Diane that. I said, we're going to have a great chat tonight, and I'm so happy we did. Good night, Ginger. Rob. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, guys, on your way out, if you're able to. Thank you, guys. I'm tired, but I had a great day. Oh, I was worried about my phone. Oh, crazy. Good night, Shopper Girl. Good night, Joy and Donnie. Hey, right, Diane? We switched it up from sports night to history. Maybe we'll talk about the movies the next time. Good night, Marshall. Good night, Ann. Barry, good night. Tim, good night. Good evening, Web Chef, as we're saying good night. Never lost. Good night, dear. Good night, guys. Rob, good night. We've got a double Rob here. Good night, Jim Bob. Web Chef, quickly, where you from? And are you a subscriber? You're brand new, aren't you? We're saying good night after we've been yapping it up for almost an hour and 45 minutes. Thanks for coming on, saying hi. Good night, Gio. Be safe. Stay cool out there. Southern California. No wonder you're late. Awesome. Are you a subscriber, sir? Yeah, it's early. It's 8, almost 9 o'clock. Who said 9 o'clock? I just said it. Hey, Tim, we've got this. Thank you. Thank you, William. I appreciate it. When you're bored, on my channel, I've got the Gatlinburg Husky favorites. So if you would check them out when you have time, put them on before you go to bed, let it play out, that would be awesome. I know, I don't know if I could ever get used to living in the West Coast. I don't think I could. I don't know. Especially with sports, because the games start at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon out there. I don't know. Tim, I would love to bump into you. That would be awesome. He's only 3 hours late too, right? It's always hushy time somewhere, right? Instead of it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's hushy time somewhere. Alright guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much as always. Keep watching the videos. I appreciate it. Put on the videos, the Gatlinburg lovers. Put it on and let it ride. I appreciate it. I love you all. Good night, Ann. Thank you, Gio. You guys are so awesome. Oh, absolutely, Marshall. That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna get up at 9 in the morning to watch the game? Whoo, having a cup of coffee while you're waking up, watching the first game. Uh-uh. Alright, good night, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you. Be safe. Stay cool, guys, alright?